Good Wednesday evening, Overwatch fans, esports aficionados, and people who just tuned in for the memes in chat. This is Bang on My Drums, here to bring you another exciting installment of the FIMU Alpha Overwatch League. Tonight's contest, Precious Booty versus Circle City Cobra Crew, the team name that I am sure I am going to flub at least once tonight, because boy, is that a tongue twister. Joining me in the caster's booth once again is team captain Static of Studio 69, and we also have the esteemed Max Michaels running cams this evening. Gentlemen, welcome to the shit show. Very excited for tonight's match. I believe both of these teams are looking for their first win. I could be wrong. I don't actually have the standings in front of me, but I don't think Bobinator's team won last week, and I don't know about what happened with Circle City Cobra Crew's first game.
I am
So
not entirely sure either.
I have to go back and I'm sure if I scrolled through Discord in the Find Me Alpha Overwatch League Discord, I could find it or reporting. Yeah, let's just go back and look. Oh, nobody reported it, so we don't know. So question mark?
Question mark? I'm not quite sure.
That's a something to be determined at a later time. But either way, I'm sure both these teams are raring to go. We've got the ready signals from both captains. First map is Nepal, and here we go. We're just going to jump right into it, folks.
Very excited to see what each team comes out with here. Nepal is a very interesting map, and you can run a lot of different things. You know, you could see a Rhine Rush, or you could even see kind of like a Monkey or Diva dive. So it's gonna be really cool to see what they pull out here.
And we have a very scary tank player in Slaying Beast, who I don't know too well, but I just know as far as what his stats said during the draft, he's definitely a strong tank player, so I think there's quite a lot of different things he could potentially be doing. We're going to see Planksy run the Diva, which is definitely not a bad pick, especially on this Sanctum map here, which they're going to be playing first. Slaying Beast running that Zarya, which Planksy is going to have a hard time with. I mean, Zarya is just so busted right now. So incredibly strong, gets so much value in pretty much any comp, unless you're playing like a super divey run. But Zarya, just if you want to brawl, you pick Zarya. And we see Fox Cumulus. Oh, I thought the Symmetra was no meme, but it was meme. So he's gonna run his trademark Tracer. Steck Monster way ahead of his team here. Gonna go ahead and just help bully Lindamood a little bit with some help courtesy of Pancakes. You see on the other side of the choke point here, Fox Cumulus and Squints just bullying Planksy a little bit with lots of help from Slaying Beast, who does get purpled and low, bubbles himself to recover that. And right now, Circle City Cobra Crew is going to get a pick early, but Was Poppin's going to respond there, hitting Fox Cumulus with that railgun to the face. But the point capture does initially go to Circle City Cobra Crew here, as Steckmonster is actually going to be the one to finish off Bobinator. Planksy getting demeched here, he is going to just want to go on and get out, and Pancakes will say, not with your life you don't. So a solid first fight win here for the Quad C.
Yeah, and I'm honestly surprised to see Planksy stay on the Diva, because Slaying Beast is just getting so much free charge, just beaming into this Diva with the Tracer harassing her in the back. They really have no defense to the Zarya, so I wonder how long they actually stick with this Diva and try to run it.
Yeah, it's definitely not an ideal matchup. It's one that, you know, maybe it's they want to just run with comfort, so that's why Planksy is sticking with the Diva, because that's just the best tank that he knows how to play. And there's something to be said for that, especially in PMAL when you run a lot of teams that are non-meta. And there's a grab already. Gets 3. Fox Cumulus following up with the pulse bomb that he already had. So 2 ults well spent. That will follow up that team fight quite nicely, with Slaying Beast getting the final pick there and staggering Beans. Now ticking up towards 60%. Circle City Cobra Crew looking very strong right now. You see, they've still got basically 2 ults online here, despite having just used 2. I don't know about that. Coalescence
Very
there from Squints.
Yeah.
All right, there's a bit of a dominance assertion there, perhaps. We'll chalk that up to. Let's see. Ooh, Lindemood swapping over to the Cassidy now. He's getting sick of Fox McCumulus's shenanigans. And that is going to force Circle City Cobra Crew to back up just a little bit. What's Poppin's going to pop the overclock here, and Steck Monster's just going to get right in his face and boop him away. He does not get any value out of that ult, unfortunately. And here comes Bob. He's off in the corner, harassing the supports of Precious Booty. Planksty does get a kill with the D.Va Bomb, but Bob don't miss. He's going to take out Planksty before he can remech. Right now it's just Bobinator hiding in a corner, trying to keep some of his team alive and make something happen, but he is going to just get bullied by Steck Monster and Fox McCumulus. Lindemood does get res here by Beans. Squint's actually getting taken up by What's Poppin'. And there's another grab from Slaying Beast. And, man, Fox McCumulus almost yeeted himself off the side there. I just want everyone to note. I don't know who else saw that, but I definitely did. And what a solid 100-0 from Quad C.
Yeah, that was played extremely well from Quad C. I mean, you see them holding that close angle, just getting that spam damage and that early ult charge, and they know that on the side of Precious Booty, they're gonna have a lot of ults coming up because they hadn't used anything yet, but they know that they're gonna be able to just rotate back to point, and they have that Bob to stall from Pancakes, and it just absolutely deletes everyone in Precious Booty. And Slaying Beast is doing a lot of work on the Zarya, especially with the D.Va not being able to do a whole lot about it.
Yeah, and considering that first round was maybe 3 minutes, and he had 2 grabs, which, with the way Zarya is now, that is pretty impressive.
Yes. It's a TP out of spawn again, and Fox and Hulis going back over to the Tracer. No surprise here. You do see Lindemood on the Hanzo, so maybe looking for more of this one-shot potential to try to open up these fights faster, because they don't really have anything that, go fast, per se. They have Ana Moira, so it's really just get a pick, and that's when we can go in type thing. So very interesting to see how this plays out.
And fun fact about Lindemood, he's actually an old mainstay in the league who'd been out for some time, but he actually used to be something of a Hanzo one-trick. Not to say that he wasn't good at other heroes, but he was a very strong Hanzo player, so definitely would expect some pick potential out of him, but unfortunately Circle City Cobra Crew once again just commanding presence, and I think that Lucio is really part of what's allowing them to be successful here. Like you said, they didn't have the speed, and Circle City Cobra Crew had the speed, so they could afford to just play the backside of point and not really let the Hanzo have sight lines that he needed to get kills.
Yeah, especially with the Zarya too, getting this close range with that Lucio and be able to just run away when you need, go in, get some energy, leave, and just spam that right click. It's just going to constantly knock this team down low and put a lot of pressure on the healing. And Fox and Cumulus takes out Bobinator really quick, so this is going to be honestly a fast reset for Precious Booty. There's not much you can do here.
Yeah, Planksty is there on point, but at this point he is just kind of wasting time. Gonna get demeched. All he can hope is that Circle City Cobra Crew kills him quickly, and they just will not. The poor man. They're just toying with him.
Yeah, that was a really late stagger as well.
Yeah, but that's what you do when D.Va gets caught out. And ooh, Lindemood with a nice shot there. Pancakes was trying to take the 1v1, and Lindemood just doinked him right in the head with one of those logs. So that is going to help his team as they regroup here. Roughly even things up by the time that Pancakes gets back. See Fox accumulates. He almost got caught out, but he managed to escape. We see the grab.
Grab and the pulse bomb gets eaten.
Oh man!
Fox accumulates dashing into the grab, trying to get that pulse bomb off, and
honestly, Planksty just kind of held right click, and Fox accumulates just let that happen. And that's definitely not his proudest moment, I'm sure.
Just gave the D.Va a nice meal. She was hungry.
Hey, listen.
A little pulse bomb.
A little extra Halloween candy, because if you're like me, you didn't really get that many trick-or-treaters this year, and I have a giant bowl of candy just kind of sitting there. That I guess I'm just going to eat it all myself. Looks like Fox McCumulus is getting a little sneaky here. He's going to hide around the backside, off by one of the entrances from the from Precious Booty's spawn. In comes the Bob early, right onto point, and it gets slept by Bobinator. So a little less value there. See Lindemood getting picked off early there by Slaying Beast. Main fight happening here on the side of point here. Planksty is going to pop the D.Va bomb. It gets 2. Squints and Pancakes going down. Bobinator is out of the fight, but this is still very much a fight that Planksty can at least survive and try and make something happen. You see, Beans is still there on the Moira trying to help, but Planksty did get demeched here by Slaying Beast. So his team in a bit of a disadvantage here. Planksty goes down. It's Lindamood and Beans on point. We see the overclock get popped, but Beans goes down to Pancakes to swap to Soldier for the speed. And Slaying Beast going to finish off Lindamood here. And that is map number 1. That's Sleep on Foxman Cumulus. What a play by Bobinator, but unfortunately not quite enough as Circle City Cobra Crew takes map number 1.
A very solid showing from Circle City Cobra Crew. You know, that 100-0 on the first point, and I feel like that second fight there, it was kind of just an unfortunate series of events of that pulse bomb getting eaten. But even just immediately coming back with that speed, it's just they kind of just ran over Precious Booty there. A really nice play of the game from Slaying Beast as well, just showing what they do best on Zarya.
Absolutely, and gotta say, I love the fact that Slaying Beast spent a good half of that PUBG asleep. I mean, listen, you love to see it. It's like old Torbjorn when your entire PUBG would just be a level 3 turret just shredding people and making them sad about their lives. So that was definitely a quick round here. I imagine we're going to see some changing around of lineups from Precious Booty for map 2. You know, I think if they really want to get some value on here, I think they put Planksty on support, because Planksty support, I was casting the last game that Precious Booty played, I'm pretty sure. And Planksty's support is very strong, and I think they could very easily put Planksty on support, put Bobinator on tank, and just give Slaying Beast a run for his money.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like there are some tech issues going on, so a couple people on the side of Precious Booty need to do a quick restart. But yeah, I think maybe it's something that we kind of just need to switch around. Maybe switch around where you have a tank who's a little more comfortable on maybe even mirroring the Zarya, just because that Diva flying into that Zarya is just not doing a whole lot for them. Not really providing too much value for their team. But yeah, I guess once we get everyone back in here, we'll see how they rearrange this and see what map they want to go to maybe play to their advantages more with this Diva.
Yeah, especially if they can, since Precious Booty will have their choice of map here, it's entirely possible that they'll pick a map that will lend itself better to a more divey approach. That's something that could help them a lot, or something that would allow them to maybe just poke from range so that Zarya can't get as much value. That being
Absolutely.
said, it's a quick little look here. Oh, and I don't have Slaying Beast on my friends list, so I can't see his career profile. Awkward.
That is awkward.
Yeah, should probably fix that. I gotta add some people to my friends list because I'm gonna be running these lobbies. I should probably have them on the list.
It'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, you know, just typical casting manager things. All right. There it is. Now I can see his career profile. Oh, and it's bugged because Overwatch 2 is bugged. Here,
Oh,
try it again.
cool.
There it is. Okay, yeah.
Esports ready game.
So he also has been playing a lot of Winston and Diva. So there, and Sigma and Orisa. Yeah, okay. So this guy, the guy plays everything. We don't really need to. Don't really. I think whatever they need him to play, he's probably going to play. But realistically, why would you play anything else when Zarya is an option?
That is true.
That's just kind of how it is right now.
Yeah. Can't really do much else when you're going against Zarya.
So we wait patiently for Mr. Bovinator. I'd imagine that some of these issues are perhaps caused by, Blizzard being the small indie company that it is.
True, true.
True.
They're doing their best, you know. A small indie company, not a lot of devs. Trying to get everything sorted out here.
Not a lot of brain cells between the devs, It's not fair. The devs might have a few brain cells, just, management doesn't let them use them all at the same time.
They have to share them all. They gotta take turns using the brain cells, so they're not all active at one time. Just enough to keep the servers running.
Yeah, pretty much. The bare minimum, as they say. So while we're waiting, let's see here. See if I can figure out how to set up the predictions in chat. Couldn't do it. I didn't really try to do it last time. See if I can finagle it real quick. Is there a way to do the thing? Hmm. All right. I don't actually know how to do this at all, if I'm going to be quite honest. Give us the polls. Listen, Liam, I'm trying, okay? I don't really know how this works, so I'm trying my best. So, also maybe fix the title. That would probably be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, just just a little bit.
I know if you're what well, you're a moderator in the channel, right?
I am, yeah.
You can type /poll in the chat, and then I think it'll give you like a pop-up window to set it up that way.
It's like not letting me see the words that I'm typing, which is not helpful. Okay, now Twitch is borked. I can't see the words I'm trying to type in chat. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. All right, and also to Mr. Max Michaels, being told that the caster volume could apparently use a little extra gain, a little extra beef, a little beef with your
More beef.
sauce thickness. All right, I know how to do it. I know how to do this command, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Mason, Game 2, Game 3. Oh wait, did I do it wrong? Is it /title?
I think so, yeah. /title.
Fuck.
It was a good effort. I appreciate the effort.
No. Huh. And no, Liam, Astrus is not on Bjorn again. Fun fact. But Dustin is her husband. So
This is true.
it's perhaps a unfortunate situation that he is not on her, that he is
Wow.
not on her team.
What are the odds?
Hey, look at that!
What are the odds?
What are the odds? Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime.
I've been meaning to resub, and I just kind of forgot. Rigged. Eventually, I'll figure out how to change this damn stream title. I've done it before. I just don't remember how I did it.
Is it not /title?
I don't think so.
Or is it set title?
I don't remember. I don't know. Somebody else figure it out. Dan, you're a moderator. You figure it out. You're here in chat. Do the thing. I believe in you. And Astrohood, do you mean if you mean join the league? You would have to be either a brother of Fimi Alpha or know somebody in the league who's already in who can sponsor you. And we also have a Discord that I believe we actually have linked on our Twitch profile page, if I'm not mistaken. If not, we probably should. But we'll get to that eventually. Now, because when I try to title delete System 32, okay, Liam, sure. Yeah, listen. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. All right. I know a little bit better than that. Format C doesn't like that command. Just oh, Maybe I just do it the hard way, and it just works. Anyway. Oh well. Okay. Now the title is extremely borked, but at least it says the right team names. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Just say it twice. Make sure they know.
Now you really know.
Now you really know.
Huh. This is not ideal. Eventually, I'll figure this out. Oh well, stop. Okay, so our cams person, who may or may not be audible in chat, was also doing it at the same time, and that's why I was confused. It's like, okay, so too many cooks in the kitchen.
3 belly rubs for Bronson have been redeemed.
Ooh, 3 belly rubs.
3 belly rubs.
We're on our way to 100, folks. And now that we hopefully have resolved our technical difficulties here, we can get on with map number 2. Going to Ye Old Payload. And it is currently incumbent on the esteemed Steck Monster for them to pick for them to ban, and they are going to ban Dorado. And there you have it. I pretty much called it, Static. Swapping Planksy and Bobinator.
Yep. To the
Big.
team.
Oh, Max Michaels redeeming a belly rub. Where I could see how many there were. I have it somewhere. I don't know where I don't remember where I saw like how you manage all the requests, because you have to actually look at them. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing. But you know what? Let's give Bronson a belly rub. I've got enough points. Give him a couple belly rubs.
Yeah, I guess I can go in. I can afford to give Bronson a belly rub or two.
There we go. Oh, we're up to 16, Griff says. So, keeping track. And apparently the exclamation point commands are not working. So, screw you, Nightbot, for just stomping on our fun, because nobody likes that. While we wait, title option. Oh, so you have to like write a whole freaking missive here just to get the poll to work. Sounds rather unhelpful. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. And hi, what's poppin'? Oh, Havana. There we go. Finally, maps. We're doing the thing. We're going to Havana. Ooh, nah, nah.
Unana.
Okay, we got the ready from Stack Monster. We got the ready from Bobinator. Here we go. Getting back on track, folks.
Traveling to Havana.
To answer your question, Liam, I don't know. I don't know enough about Twitch moderation to answer that question. It'd be hilarious if you could, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out here shortly as we get ready. Start things off outside the Don Rambatico distillery.
Ready for battle.
And I'm honestly not surprised to see the Sigma coming here from 4Cs, just because this is a really good sniper map, and Sigma pairs really well with those snipers. So it'd be nice to see it come out from the side of Precious Booty as well. But it looks like Bowminator is going to come out on the Orisa, which also isn't too bad, especially with these long sight lines. You just use that right click and throw your javelin down, and you're almost guaranteed to hit somebody at this point.
And for that matter, we've got pretty much identical damage lineups. You've got Hanzo Widow on both teams. So I'll be curious to see, since these are two people I'm not familiar with, the Widow duel between What's Poppin' and Panned Cakes.
Attackers incoming.
I played a little bit with what's popping in the combines, and their Widow is pretty scary. So it's gonna be good to see if Pancakes can keep up.
Ooh, nice shots there. We're not seeing any. The crouch spam is in full effect here. I'm currently just spectating What's Poppin' just because I want to see who wins this first Widow duel. Fox Cumulus is gonna take out Linda Mood there, but What's Poppin's gonna take out Squints, so that's a big pick for his team. Oh no, and What's Poppin' gets picked off by Fox with Cumulus. So much for that Widow duel. Right now, Bobinator just kind of on his back foot here, as a bunch of his team has already been picked off. Oh, I'm sorry, well, rather just one of his team has been picked off, so they're a bit of a disadvantage here with the spawns. Bobinator just kind of 1v1ing here with Slaying Beast, getting that nice pocket bean from Planksty, actually. I just assumed it would be beans. Nice move there to kind of separate Slaying Beast from his team. The purple comes out, but then Astrus on the Kiriko is going to cleanse it right away. Pancake's going to get taken out by Linda Mood. So we haven't actually seen either Widow kill either Widow. It's been just...
It's somebody else.
Convenient picks while the Widow duel has been happening. Astrus going to go down to Bobinator there. Oh, but then now what? Pancakes wins the duel. It's 1-0. What's Poppin' going down there, but then Pancake's going to get taken out by Linda Mood here, who's still on the cart, trying to make something happen, but it's just him and Planksy right now. Bean's way in the back line here. And here comes a Gravitic Flux that's going to get the two of them. Not going to get any kills immediately, but Fox Accumulate's going to follow up and take out Linda Mood here. And now it's just poor Planksty just trying to run for his life. See, Bobinator does get back. The supports are with him, but that's about it. And right now, that card is just getting free progress here.
Yeah, just gonna push all the way in here. And Bobinator does get the touch with the Javelin spin, and the ult's gonna pop off, but the shield blocks it. Doesn't really get anything out of it. Fox Cumulus finds two, though.
Pancakes is going to take out Beans. Planksty trying to get the res off and does manage it, even though he gets taken out with the rock.
Wow.
But Beans is going to be just left to die once again. And here's Pancakes popping that infrasight. Down goes Bobinator, and we see now What's Poppin' swapping to the Bastion. And ooh,
Absolutely deleted.
rock directly to the face.
Yeah.
And honestly, running Bastion like that close range against the Sigma, all he was doing was just feeding him extra shields.
Yeah, with that shit.
Yeah, so that unfortunately was not the best matchup. You see Bobinator going to Winston now, which I don't hate, just because it'll allow him to cause more of a problem for these long-range DPS.
Oh,
you see him getting
really
rocked early. Slaying Beast just a surgeon with these accretions right now, and here comes the Dragon Strike. Gonna force Precious Booty to split themselves up here as What's Poppin' is underneath by Cart, whereas the rest of his team is off on a far angle here. Bobinator's going to jump at Fox Cumulus and take him out of the fight, but he is basically alone here. Squints goes down, though, to Linda Mood. So right now, Bobinator proving a very useful distraction here in the back line of Circle City Cobra Crew. What's Poppin's going to take out Astrus there, and it's just Slaying Beast by himself, and he's going to back on out. And so finally, Precious Booty able to stabilize here and win a fight. And things are looking a lot better here with that Winston now.
Yeah, this Winston isn't a tank you typically see on this map, but having them play double sniper with that Mercy Kiriko, once that Kiriko uses her invulnerability, there's not much you can do to stay alive, and Vox Machinalis just domes Linda Mood just instantly. Planksy does get the res, but this means that they aren't going to have it for the fight.
Yeah, so definitely not ideal, but it keeps them in the fight for now. And we see Bobinator once again going to go straight onto the DPS here. Fox Cumulus having to reposition and get out, and Linda Mood is going to take him out in the meantime. Pancakes, though, taking out Beans, got caught out there. And here comes another Gravitic Flux from Slaying Beast. He's going to take out Linda Mood immediately, and he's going to follow up and just try to bully What's Poppin' here, who is getting pocketed by Flanksty, but it's not enough. And Flanksty is just there by his lonesome. He's going to go over to the Bobinator, and the two of them are going to just kind of have to wait here. They're going to have to get back on the point at some point. The Dragon Strike from Spawn is going to go straight to Cart. Slaying Beast getting caught in it, but he's getting healed. He's going to survive. The purple comes out. Squints didn't manage to get cleansed immediately. And now Bobinator popping the Angry Monkey. The rock misses him. And now he's able to create some space here. Squints and Planksty both getting taken out, so neither team with the Mercy here. Fox and Cumulus will go down. So will Pancakes. What's Poppin' did get taken out, but it was a valiant effort by him on Bastion there. Beans going down now. So no supports right now for Precious Booty as Bobinator just tries to hang on. It's just him there by himself. He had to jump off point for a second, try and keep himself from getting immediately taken out of the fight. Planksty's back now, is trying to keep Bobinator in the fight, just giving him that yellow beam. And you see now the Bastion ult's gonna come out. The Kirikov's out as well. No! Asterisk did get taken out there, but unfortunately it wasn't quite enough because Bobinator walked just a little too far forward. And he walked away from the cart just long enough. And, oh, what's poppin' getting stuck there by Pancakes. And so that is going to be a very hard reset now for Precious Booty.
Yeah, and that was played extremely well from Slaying Beast there. Just keeping that contest on the cart, and he built another flux in the time it took them to push it in. So he's just pounding out this damage, and he through the course of that fight, he got about 5 or 6 kills. So it was played very, very well by him.
Just incredible patience, especially considering that Monkey can be a real pain for a Sigma to deal with in general. Here comes the high noon from Pancakes. It's going to take out Lindamood, but What's Poppin' and Bobinator are going to get a couple of kills, courtesy of that Nano Monkey. Lindamood getting res there, but Bobinator is out of the fight. So right now, Precious Booty without their tank and still very much on the back foot here as Circle City Cobra Crew continues pushing that cart. And there's actually only 3 on the card here as Fox with Cumulus and Squints coming back from spawn. Down goes What's Poppin'. Well-placed log. Fox with Cumulus. Another Dragon Strike coming out here from Lindamood. Splits the team a little bit here, and Slaying Beast does eventually go down. Lindamood getting taken out by Fox with Cumulus here. We see the res coming up. Lindamood's going to get back into the fight here. Beans almost got taken out by that Sticky, but then Bobinator's going to dive in, take out Asterisk. Down goes Pancakes as well. So finally stabilizing here. We see Fox with Cumulus is still out there in the open, and Bobinator is going to chase right after him. And a good cleanup there, but oh no! Oh no!
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh boy.
I think his forehead kind of just clipped the edge there, and he just fell right down. So
Yeah,
this is
he
gonna
just
be
hit.
really good for
Poor.
Circle City.
Oh no! If you're Bobinator, you cannot be happy about that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
You see, very interesting little tech there. What's Poppin' actually did the Sojourn slide, and it stopped him from getting hit by the rock. Lindamood here also popping off in the meantime, getting 2 picks there. What's Poppin' on the Sojourn, taking out Fox with Cumulus. Right now, things are just kind of stable here. Relatively even. Slaying Beast having to back up a little bit. But getting another rock there, but Lindamood's going to finish him off. Ooh, Pancakes with the jump shot on his beans. Bobinator getting taken up by Fox with Cumulus. Only 14 seconds, though, and they do have spawn advantage here, so Precious Booty could very well hold this cart, despite being down a couple of people here. What's Poppin' getting taken down by Fox with Cumulus. Pancakes is there. He is just causing all kinds of havoc.
Dragon Strike gets canceled.
Oh, man. Poor Lindamood. Here, you see Bobinator making the hero play, jumping in on the Angry Monkey, just smacking them all off the cart. He's got to make sure he stays near it this time, and he definitely does. Slaying Beast on the Wrecking Ball to get back to point faster. What's Poppin' goes down. The rest of his team is still there. Lindamood on the Reaper takes out Fox with Cumulus. He's there just trying to lay into Slaying Beast as much as he can and just do more damage. Slaying Beast is still there, though. Got that adaptive shield, so he's still in this fight. And right now it's 3v1. Bobinator is the only one there. Fox with Cumulus is going to throw the Dragon Strike at spawn. Bobinator goes down, but not before he takes out Pancakes. And in overtime, Circle City Cobra Crew will push it all the way.
Score.
Really well played, honestly, by both teams there. To get them to that overtime, it was really good, especially just how poorly, I would say, first point kind of went for Precious Booty. But they picked it up, held their own on second and on third. So they at least, if they finish the map here, we get to see both teams attack again. But just also played extremely well from Circle City Cobra Crew, knowing when to use these ults, knowing when to use these cooldowns, and Slaying Beast and that Ball. I mean, Ball's not in the best state right now, but he came back and he did the work, and he got a lot of quick picks there. So very well played from both teams.
And honestly, if you're Precious Booty right now, you've got to, there's no reason to be too upset with yourself about,
Absolutely not.
getting all the way pushed. The fact that you got it to overtime, it's still anybody's game here. Still anybody's map. And we see Slaying Beast running the Orisa for defense here. Bobinator going to run the Junker Queen. So, might be tough to get a little bit of value with that tank matchup, just because, especially with the long range DPS, there's not a whole lot of things for her to really target to stack bleed, except for the Orisa. That's really the only thing that's going to be right in Bobinator's face.
Yeah.
Everything else is going to be at range, so he's going to be hopefully landing a lot of really just long range knife sticks.
I wonder. Oh, he doesn't stay on it. Yeah, he switches over to the Sigma.
Yeah,
So we
which
kind of
is
see the same thing happen from last round where Orisa on defense. Or actually, it was Sigma on defense and Orisa attacking. So kind of swap sides here.
oh, and Pancake's taking on Linda Mood early. They have to use the res right away, but Planksty goes down to Fox with Cumulus in the meantime, and oh man, the Javelin just railing Bobinator there, and there's not really a whole lot he can do. Also, did anyone else see those rocks just kind of just hang out there?
I did not see that. No.
Oh, okay. I don't think Max was watching it either, but I just saw his rocks just kind of stayed there and floated around. It's real weird. Anyway, just trying to inch that card forward. Bobinator just conserving his shield at this point, because it's gonna get kind of shredded between the Hanzo and the Orisa. And you know, the Widow aside, it's just a lot of different things that can use up that resource. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Sigma shield was not particularly, not particularly robust before, let alone now when it's the only shield. You see now the cart's starting to turn the corner, getting some slow progress here. The snipers continuing to duel it out. Lindemood once again going down, this time to Fox with Cumulus, and Slaying Beast taking that opportunity to try and walk in here and just rails Bobinator again with the Javelin. See, Bean's gonna get the res on Lindemood, Squint's gonna get the res on Fox with Cumulus, so now we're just kind of back at square one here. Fox with Cumulus and Pancakes just owning that high ground, and we see Infrasight coming out from both Widows, from Lindemood and Pancakes here. And we see Bean's gonna go up on the high ground for a second, trying to take out Pancakes, and there's enough of a distraction for Lindemood to get the kill. Planksty also taking out Fox with Cumulus. And Pancakes is gonna get rezzed there by Squints. And oh, Lindemood going down. Here comes Bobinator with the Gravitic Flux. He's looking for it. Who's he gonna get? He's just floating around, and he just gets. Yeah, I think it just. They played that really smart. They all spread out, and he just had nobody to target. And now he's just there by himself, as his whole team kind of spread out as a result. And now Beans is just there trying to run away, but I don't think she's gonna make it, and she does not.
Really, really well played, especially from the snipers on the side of 4Cs and these supports on their team, rotating these heals, keeping them alive. It's just, and Fox and McKeown is just another quick pick on what's popping. It's just not a lot that the side of Precious Booty can do here. They're just playing this extremely smart and playing extremely well.
Now we see Bobinator going back to that Winston, which I actually really don't hate here, because it will force the slow tank of Slaying Beast to turn around, but meantime, Slaying Beast's gonna get that pick with a little help from his ult there. So they are missing Planksty for what is maybe their second to last push here, realistically. What's poppin'? Swapping to the Hanzo, gets a pick on Fox with Cumulus, and he's gonna throw the Dragon Strike as well. The cleanse from Kiriko comes out, and now Squint's going down. Bobinator just diving him super quickly there. Astrus now getting bullied by Bobinator, and it's just Pancakes left, and he's gonna have to get out of the way as Cart finally makes some progress here. And realistically, I think this is the move for Bobinator. Just
I agree.
Instead of trying to take the semi-brawl fight against this pocketed Slaying Beast, just take the DPS out of the equation and let your team do the rest.
And right at the end there, we did see the K Rush come out from Astrus, and it was really unfortunate because I think what she was trying to go for was pop that ult, get your cleanse back online faster to help save your Mercy, and I think just the cast time kind of made her lose it there. So she'll build up pretty quick again though, but another quick pick from Pancakes onto Lindemood. So this opens up the fight for Circle City to hopefully get a couple more picks going and claim this defense here. K-Rush coming from Planksty.
We see Beans is going to get taken up by Slaying Beast. Pancake's going to take out Planksty. We saw Bobinator trying to harass Astrus, but Astrus just getting a ton of protection from the rest of her team. And really, just they're not taking any prisoners. And What's Poppin's going to take out Pancakes there, so good play there on the Hanzo. You see Lindemood over to the Soldier now, which I definitely do not hate. Because Diva's defense matrix is definitely stronger than it used to be, but there's only so much damage she can really eat. So
Absolutely.
having that consistency from Soldier could definitely help them quite a lot.
And just that
You
spam
see-
damage coming from the Hanzo and the Soldier and the Kiriko all at once is going to be a lot for Sling Beast to deal with.
Oh, the Slaying Beast launches the bomb. Can they get around the corner? They
Oh,
can't.
wow.
It takes out 3. Bulbinator does manage to take out Fox McCumulus, but it is by no means enough. And it's just poor Beans sitting there in the high ground, gonna have to get out because Slaying Beast is gonna follow up and pick off Bulbinator to finish that off. What a perfectly placed self-destruct there from Slaying Beast. Just absolutely nowhere for all of Precious Booty, or for most of Precious Booty to go, and they just couldn't hide fast enough. That is definitely a you hate to see it. Here comes the Dragon Strike. It's going to help clear high ground thanks to what's popping there. The purple's going to go on to Slaying Beast. He's low. He's almost out of mech, but he's going to get healed by both his healers. Bulbinator's going to run in there. He's going to take out Squints, the Angry Monkey. Beans is actually going to follow up with a pick there, courtesy of some nice Anna shots. Now Bulbinator jumping straight onto Pancakes. He's going to go down with a little help from Lindemood here. And finally, some space being made. And once again, in the nick of time here, it looks like Precious Booty is going to be able to get this cart pushing here. Circle City Cobra Crew is grouping up. They're getting ready. They've got a chance here to push back in and make this happen with only 10 seconds to go. At the end of the second point, Slaying Beast gets slept. A huge play there, but Beans gets taken out. The Soldier Ult comes out, but Pancakes takes him out with the overclock. The Kiriko ult is up as well from Astris. And now it's just Bulbinator on point by himself, trying to make something happen in overtime here, but it's just not enough. And that's going to be map number 2. Circle City Cobra Crew, your victors here as well.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
A really solid retake. This has to be the 3K bomb, right? Oh no,
No.
Pancakes. Probably the overclock at the end here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a huge play to just completely shut down that final push. Oh, Beans. Yeah, and the ult shut down on top of it. Ooh. Oh, missed. There it is. There it is. You'll love to see it. And that was tonight's second play of the game, brought to you as always by our official, unofficial sponsor, Brondo, the Thirst Mutilator. And here we are. It's 2-0. We're going to swap sides because I don't want to forget like I did last week and make myself look quite silly. And gonna get Circle City Cobra Crew. It looks like Stekmos is gonna ban Hollywood.
Oh, okay. So that leaves, what do we got? That leaves Eichenwald and King's Row in rotation here. So probably going to see some King's Row if I had to guess, but Eichenwald's definitely an option. Play the spooky map.
I don't think we're... I'm pretty sure the rules say we can't do the themed maps unless the captain specifically... The captains both agree to it.
That's fair.
Some people have a thing against the holiday maps because they look different or there's weirdness with...
Well, if they don't
bugs.
agree to it, they're losers. So
I mean, listen, you're not wrong. I enjoy a good spooky Eichenwald, but it's not for everybody. And I mean, for that matter, we could also have the classic King's Row at night instead of the weird new daytime King's Row, which nobody likes.
true.
How many belly rubs is a McRib worth? About 350.
Good question.
Now, is that 3.5 or 350, Bronson? That's the real question. And I missed it earlier. Yeah, here to remind you that the McRib is back.
For the last time.
Yeah, information that literally nobody needed. And Kings Row. There we go. Change some spectatos. see real quick. I feel like at this point for Circle City Cobra Crew, they've pretty much got exactly what they need. Stack Bonsa can sub himself back in if he wants, and looks like they are actually going to opt not to. So the question is, will Bobinator change anything? Entirely possible. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's somebody from his team who's not here who usually is.
I believe so. Yes.
So I feel like they're missing somebody on DPS. I could be wrong. Oh no, they're missing somebody on tank. That's what it is. Because Bobinator was supposed to mostly be playing DPS this season. I think they're missing whoever their primary tank player. And Bronson did clarify, by the way, a McRib is worth 350 belly rubs.
350 belly rubs.
Oh, they're missing Guy Fieri. Thank you, Supreme Robot Overlord. I, for one, welcome our Supreme Robot Overlord.
With the R from Stack, just waiting for it on the side of Bobinator.
Eventually we'll get it.
Maybe.
Perhaps. Holly noob. I didn't even see Pancake say that. Just waiting for Bowminator and company to figure things out. It sounds like they might. Oh, I see. They've got some people taking a couple bio breaks, which sometimes you just gotta piss.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
So yeah, that would definitely explain a lot, because not having Guy Fieri definitely kind of limits what Bobinator is able to do. Because I think if he were to do it, he would be playing DPS right now. But because he has to play tank, or rather, because he wasn't playing tank earlier, kind of limited what the tank players were, and, what people are comfortable with. So I think just especially right now, this DPS mashup is really hurting Precious Booty. I think if it was, say, Bobinator and Lindamood, and if they had Guy Fieri, it would definitely be a much different contest here.
And not even to disrespect the DPS on the side of Precious Booty. I think just on the side of Circle City Cover Crew, they're supporting them a lot better, especially with these heals and this tank peels. They seem to be working a lot better as a team overall.
Yeah, I was going to say, just, because I know for a fact Lindamood's Ana is disgusting. And he also plays Lucio, which we haven't really seen out of Precious Booty tonight. So it could just be that, people's hero pools are a little different, and it just, kind of hurts your flexibility when people are not where they're supposed to be. And here we go. Map number 3, King's Throw. Otherwise known as Zarathustra's Throw, aka King's Romeo Alpha, aka King's Throw. There's a variety of nicknames for this map, as it is probably the most played map in the Find Me Alpha Overwatch League.
Absolutely.
By far, over the years.
I mean, I've
People just love it.
3 seasons, and I can contest to that.
Yeah, and I also want to mention the reason it's called Zarathustra's Throw is because a player and former captain by the name of Zarathustra, almost threw a game by walking off point on this map. And we will never let him live it down, even though he isn't in the league anymore. And he's off doing, being a real adult with a child and stuff. But I'm here for you, Matt. I'll never let you forget. Because I'll never forget, because it was funny. I was casting that game. Or was I in that game?
Reinhardt. I wonder if he 6 on this.
4, 3.
I don't hate it.
The mirror matchup.
Attackers incoming.
The Bobinator Reinhardt is scary. I've played against it back in Overwatch 1. Is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And, it's King's Row, so... Oh, no! Slaying Beast just read that like a book. The teleporter was sneaky, but it wasn't sneaky enough. Pancakes and Slaying Beast just Trying to make something happen. Oh no, Slaying Beast caught him! He is just
He's going
living.
after it.
He is living the Chad Hart dream right now. And honestly, that was a valiant effort by Precious Booty, but unfortunately, I think maybe they just took a little too long to execute, and Slaying Beast just kind of said, "Oh, look, there's the teleporter," and then they just kind of couldn't really get the value because he just charged the first person who came out of it. You see right now, Precious Booty, they're gonna position a little bit differently here. What's poppin'? Be up on the high ground trying to deal with that Hanzo from Fox McCumulus getting that nice damage boost from Astrus. What's poppin'? Gonna fade his way over here. You see now, it looks like everybody is up on that high ground. Bobinator's gonna charge across. So they're taking a bit of a long position here. Now the teleporter back up here from Lindemood. And oh, big purple comes out though on Bobinator. That's gonna hurt the Shatter block, but it doesn't matter. You see competing sleeps as well, but Pancakes and Fox Accumulus just cleaning up after that fight. The Shatter.
Beans is gonna get really staggered here.
Yeah, poor Beans.
Oh, maybe not.
Nope. Yeah. That hammer still be hammering though. So right now, Precious Booty is gonna have to take a little bit extra time waiting for Beans to get back. Lindemood's still on the sim here, which honestly I'd kind of like to see. Ooh, a nice pick there from Fox McCumulus and What's Poppin'. Oh, and Pancakes. Just these snipers are honestly causing a lot of trouble.
On point tonight.
I honestly would like to see Bobinator swap back to the Winston. I think
I feel like it would give him a lot of value.
either Winston or maybe even Diva. And just, ooh, What's Poppin's gonna respond. A nice pick on Fox McCumulus. You see Bean's gonna or Astrus immediately gonna go over and res that. Bobinator's gonna get nanoed, but Slaying Beast is gonna run right at him. The Dragon Strike comes out. It's gonna separate Precious Booty. And we see a nice shatter coming out there from Bobinator. Slaying Beast, though, still staying up here. You see Planksty is over there with him, trying to help keep him in the fight. Astrus popping the Valk. Bobinator gets purpled, slept, and down he goes. And now Planksty is going to be caught out. And that's going to be another big stagger for Circle City Cobra Crew on one of the members of Precious Booty. So, a minute left here. Got probably a couple of fights left. It looks like they've got 2 all. So, What's Poppin's going to have his Dragon Strike pretty soon. Lindemood's got wall. Bobinator now running on the ball here.
Oh.
Takes out Astrus? I didn't even see that happen.
I did not see that happen either.
Oh, and the Shatter in the meantime. Slaying Beast is going to go right after the supports. Twins and Slaying Beast just dominating there, and now it's just What's Poppin' running away from a big scary German man. Bobinator is on point in the meantime with a sim turret helping him take out Squints. And now he's there just sitting there getting some cap progress, and Slaying Beast is by himself. And oh man, Slaying Beast was so busy being such a massive Chad that Bobinator was able to just cause so much havoc in his backline. And what a hero play from Bobinator. Squints is going to try and make it. Gets booped away and flattened with a little extra suck from Beans at the end there. We see now Slaying Beast swapping over to the Orisa, which against a ball, I definitely do not hate that. And you see Bobinator, he's got his mines. He's just up there kind of bothering Fox McCumulus. He's going to run and get his health pack, but he also gets javelined in the meantime. He's just going to kind of run away and just scurry on back to his little hamster hole. The cart starting to push forward here in the meantime. Bobinator floating through. Pancakes, ooh, getting a nice pick there on Lindemood. Pancakes has been honestly on fire this round.
Absolutely.
A lot of huge shots. Oh, take it. Fox McCumulus getting a few shots in as well. Slaying Beast gonna now push up, take some space, and just What's Poppin' and Planksty there by their lonesome here. Nice javelin. Pancakes once again taking out Lindemood. Pancakes absolutely uncontested for the most part. Just getting a lot of really solid angle here, and there's the infrasight, so that is going to make his team even more oppressive to Precious Booty here. Oh, and down goes Planksty, who got caught out following Bobinator as he went to point. Right now, just a lot of havoc happening here. What's Poppin' and Beans getting some picks here. Bobinator's going to jump in. Down goes Squints. You see Slaying Beast is there just harassing Beans in this little bookstore on the side here, but it's not going to be enough for long. He does manage to take out What's Poppin', but down goes Slaying Beast courtesy of Linda Moon and the Kiriko ult, which I don't think was entirely necessary. I think Planks probably want that back. But finally a stabilization and the cart trundles forward.
See the Astra switch over to the Kiriko too, so maybe just to take this last fight here, and even if you don't, build up this Kiriko ult fast, and with this Lucio, this Kiriko Lucio matchup is really deadly, so a lot of ults coming online for both sides here, really.
There's an early Dragon Strike coming out. The Orisa ult's going to get too pulled in, but nobody's going to die immediately. Pancake's going to fall up on Planksty. See right now, Beans popping the Coalescence to keep her team in the fight. In comes the competing Dragon Strike. Beans is going to take out Fox Cumulus. What's Poppin's going to go down to Slaying Beast. But Bobinator is once again doing the same thing with Beans. Just going into the backline. And Pancakes is going to go down here. Slaying Beast and Squints are on the point, but not for long, as it's just the two of them. And here comes the minefield. Squints is going to beat to keep that fight going. And now Bobinator just oppressively forcing Slaying Beast and Squints away from the point because the mines are there and they can't go into them. The cart is still pushing forward here. Down goes Squints. Slaying Beast is by himself, but Planksty is back there now. And it's the two supports and Bobinator. Down goes Slaying Beast. Beans and Pancakes are there now. Fox Cumulus running the Sombra is going to hack Bobinator. He's going to go down, but down goes Astris. Beans and What's Poppin' are hanging out there, trying to do their best. It's a little 2v2 here as Pancakes fades and goes down to What's Poppin'. It's just Fox Cumulus getting the suck, and that is not going to be enough for him to hang on much longer. Squints now jumps in. Fox Cumulus is going to get back here. He's going to hack What's Poppin', but Fox Cumulus still in the fight and he's going to get shot down. And what a heroic effort by Precious Booty to capture that second point. Bobinator now diving in here and just getting abused by Slaying Beast, getting hit with a Javelin too, I'm pretty sure. But the card's still managing to make some progress here as it rounds that first corner. Bobinator going to run off real quick and get some healing. Another Javelin coming out and nailing What's Poppin' there in the meantime. And now Slaying Beast and company just getting some, trying to take back some space. Bobinator actually ran back to swap, and now he's back on the Reinhardt here. And here comes the Orisa ult, and it's going to get shielded off by Bobinator, not going to get any value there. And down goes Squints, the well-placed Fire Strike from Bobinator. We see Bobinator now just walking off, chasing some kills there. Pancake's actually taking out Planksty, and Beans going down to Slaying Beast right now. What's Poppin' is the only one actually on the cart as Bobinator has turned around to take out Pancakes. That was probably not entirely the way he wanted that fight to go. They are going to pause a little bit here. Linda finally... Linda Moon finding his sea legs a little bit here on that Widowmaker. He's got the ult already. Bobinator already 70% to shatter. Here's that Infra site to help get this fight going. They've got literally one fight left here. And they have to win it. Fox and Cumulus has EMP, and there it is. It's going to get 3. He gets taken up by the Dragon Strike. Popeye was popping at the same time. Here comes the Kitsune Rush from Astris, followed up by Pancakes popping the Death Blossom. That's going to get 2 with that extra speed and fire rate. Bobinator getting bullied by Slaying Beast now, who swapped back to the Reinhardt himself to match that up. Beans is on point, but she is not going to be able to hang on for long as the entirety of Circle City Cobra crew is on her. And in overtime here, things are going to tick right on down, and that is round number 1. Honestly, though, if you are Precious Booty, you cannot be mad. That was a solid effort, and definitely very defendable, highly winnable.
Very, very defendable from Precious Booty. They had kind of a rest start trying to break that hold on first point with the double sniper, but once they got going, there wasn't a lot slowing them down until they really got to this corner, which completing third point on King's Row really isn't something you see very often anyways. Turning this first corner here is really difficult, but they got it around there, and they played that extremely well, so it is very winnable on the side of Precious Booty.
Oh man, Bobinator. If only May wasn't fucking banned, Linda would be swooning you guys right now. Listen, Linda Mood's May is terrifying.
Absolutely. I was on a team with Linda my first season, and his May is not something to play around with.
And even though May doesn't hard freeze people anymore, she's still garter straps falling off the thighs. Man. Bobinator just getting wild in chat. Love to see it. Here we go. Bobinator and company preparing for their defense here.
Five, four, three.
And here we go.
Zarya defense.
Attackers.
Honestly, not a bad choice for Bobinator.
Objective.
Especially with all the damage from those snipers. It's going to allow him to hopefully get a lot of value. Oh man, but Lindemood getting picked off first. That is going to hurt for Precious Booty's defense here, since they do not have a Mercy to res that. So they're going to do the smart thing here. They're backing up around the corner here behind Hotel. Ryan charges in. Bobinator's going to kind of catch him, but it's not quite enough because What's Poppin' got picked off by Fox Cumulus. Bobinator is getting pretty high charge, but Slaying Beast just getting supported so well there. Fox Cumulus with another big pick there on Planksty. Down goes Lindemood. Lindemood did make to take out Squints here, but it's not really going to be enough. Down goes Beans, swap to the Baptiste here. Bobinator finally takes out Fox Cumulus, but that is going to be an extremely fast first take here from Circle City Cobra Crew, as Pancakes going to follow up with a big stagger on What's Poppin'. And now Bobinator just up there, not entirely by himself. He's got Planksty with him, but Planksty's really going to need to get some cover, because if he's not careful, he is going to get caught out by one of those two snipers. Honestly, just between Pancakes and fucking Cumulus, they are not giving anyone any quarter tonight. And the supports on Precious Booty are going to have to play safe. And see Pancakes getting taken up by Beans there. Solid play. And here comes the Dragon Strike, followed by a grab, opposing grab. Bobinator just in there, managing to get one. And honestly, that pickup fucking Cumulus is big, but the window was even bigger, and Bobinator goes down. The Shatter comes out. I think he missed because it went, everybody hit around the corner. Bean on Planksty, no. And the Nano on to Slaying Beast as well. Now it's just Beans. And she is not going to last. What a huge play. Slaying Beast, despite missing the Shatter, still killed pretty much their entire team.
Yeah,
Just the
that window from Beans, I think she meant to place it either right in front of her or like closer to Bobinator to get him some healing, but it kind of went into the wall, so they didn't get any value out of it, and Slaying Beast responded with the Shatter. And like you said, I don't know if it actually hit anything or not, but at the least it was intimidation. So
yeah,
we got really close on capping second point here, and a
ooh,
really
and
quick
Bobinator.
Bobinator, that's really not good.
Yeah, the purple and the Storm Arrow just kind of shredded him. Ooh, and Slaying Beast getting slept there, getting just wrangled. Fox Cumulus though absolutely popping off, getting 3 with 2 crits.
And they know that Planksy's still here too. They're gonna come after him, and that's gonna
Down
be
he
it.
goes. You see, Bobinator is back. He's trying to get in there, but Fox Cumulus is behind him, just harassing his team. Beans is going to take him down with some help there from What's Poppin'. Slaying Beast is there. The cart is almost in place. They've got very little space left to go. The big Shatter coming out. The High Noon comes out from Pancakes, but I don't think he'll even need it, honestly, because Bobinator is the only one left on cart. And that is it. Game, set, and match. A 3-0 victory for Circle City Cobra Crew.
A very impressive showing on that King Zero attack from Circle City. I mean, they were just unstoppable. I think the cart was contested a total of 2 times there, so played extremely well. And get our final play of the game here from Fox and Cumulus, just headshot after headshot, just absolutely laying into these guys. And yeah, that's gonna be the series.
And there you have it, folks. Circle City Cobra Crew, tonight's victors. Precious Booty living to fight another day, still managed to make it an exciting match every single time. We appreciate you all very much for coming out and watching us tonight. Stay tuned for more excitement tomorrow night at, let me see, when is tomorrow night's game? It will be 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central, when Fox and the Hounds face No Cap. So No Cap will be looking to secure their second win of the season. And if I'm not mistaken, because those 2 teams actually had their game scores reported, Fox and the Hounds also 1-0 in the season. So both those teams looking to extend their streaks, no doubt. So be sure to tune in tomorrow night for that game. It's going to be a real barn burner. And with that, this is Bang on My Drums for Static and Max Michaels saying we'll catch you on the flip side.